Alright guys, so we're back with another video. In the last video we found out what rear gear Martha has. Over the weekend we did a little bit of calculations and whatnot, some math that I'm not very good at, but we realized we need a 370 rear gear. And one thing that I've always known but didn't know was that big of a deal was this car has never had a spool. Anything I've ever had has never had a spool for a rear end. This actually has an S-Track differential, so pretty cool thing. We might have the 60-foot record for an S-Track. I guess you're not supposed to put those differentials through the abuse that we have here, but this thing's been a 110 60-foot on an S-Track diff, so if you know somebody who's been faster than that, that's cool, but I haven't heard of anybody that has. Just little micro record stuff, but anyways, I gotta pull this differential out of here and figure out what the spline is and everything on the inside of the transmission so I can order the correct parts, and then we'll change the rear gear out. And then we also got a new gear set coming for the Turbo 400, so we can get more starting line ratio. We've been playing with that over the last year, different first gear ratios in the transmission, and what we have now works, but the 60-foot did get killed a good bit, so we went from doing 110s or 111s, 112s around that range to like 116s. So we're trying to get more starting line ratio, but we also need more gear for out the back. So like I said, there's a whole math equation to that, but we figured out what we need, so now I'm going to take it apart and figure out exact parts that I need to make that happen, and then we'll get going on it. But we're doing all this to get ready for Texas 2K, so it's in March. It's going to be here before you know it. It creeps up on you fast before you realize it, so we're just trying to get ready for it before we're in a rush to do it all.
When are you not in a rush?
I don't want to be in a rush. That's the whole point of this.
Always in a rush.
Stress is not good. Like the one guy in every video that comes, you need sleep, you got bags under your eyes. Stress is not good, my boy. But I'm trying to get it early. What is it? January, February, March, so 3 months early.
Yeah,
I guess technically 2.5, 2. So we gotta get everything ready, go test, and that way Martha's ready to go and put on a show at Texas 2K. Oh, that's a first.
looks like you're in a little pickle, my boy.
It's the first time that's been stuck on this car.
Oh shit. God damn, that would have been bad.
Yep. Yep. It's only been there for like 10 years, Court. So this one's already, it's been a problem. I don't know who makes these camber arms, I forgot, but when we went to Florida for FL2K, I opened up the trailer whenever we got to Louisiana, and I probably have the picture, but the driver's side rear tire was all the way cambered out, and these it's got these locking nuts on here, and these are tight, but it still moves. And so in the trailer, it vibrates loose. It happens like every time the car goes in the trailer, so it'll mess up the alignment and do all types of dumb things. So probably change that while we're here. Daily meme, I gotta show you.
9 plus 10?
You've never seen that meme? What's 9 plus 10?
No.
Stupid.
No, not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
I never.
It's from 3 years ago. Yeah, it was like 3 years ago. You ain't never seen that?
No.
Have you ever had a dream like?
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to?
That's Kenny trying to say something. you ever had a dream that you feel like goodness, baby. Oof. Probably get some mile an hour too if we change these out. Bearing's got a little drag in it, core. A little bit of drag going on.
Touching that. You don't need that. You got other stuff to work on. You can put the doors on that car if you're that ambitious.
We only got one door and Eric took it apart, so
Oh no, Eric's got to go.
Eric took it apart, so I don't know how it came apart. I don't do doors.
You were the weight reduction master.
That's if we're taking stuff out and not putting it back.
I don't even remember how to put them doors back together.
You took it apart, so.
I'm sure it all makes sense after a while, you know, just...
When I have the doors on, I usually have Renee do them. I don't do them.
Don't worry, but you got Eric now. What could...
To eat breakfast, that's the most nutritious, important day to start off.
You want to know something?
Because then, that's why you're always in a bitchy mood.
You want to know something?
You don't go,
Yeah.
but you're always in a bitchy mood, that's why. And you feel drained and tired. Yeah, you are.
No, it's because I come to work. Some days work isn't a good day. Stressed out, you know, and then I get a camera in my face and I'm just
That's
like,
part of life.
I'm not having it today.
Well, you know.
I can't be film ready every second, every day. Some people have bad days.
Well, how you think other people do it?
Huh?
How you think other people do it?
No, other people do it. I'm just saying, I'm not that person.
Oh, well, we're going to change that.
Like my boy Freddie, I don't know how he does it every day. That boy films a
Discipline,
video every day.
Discipline and consistent. We'll change that.
Eric, handle my lightweight.
Handle my light. I'm over here social media. Ain't got time for this.
Like that. That's some high dollar stuff right here. How much is all that? $3 grand. I
More
think.
than you can afford, pal.
That's like $2 grand. I mean, shit. Alright, here's this bad boy. Yeah, it's like brand new. And it tore up. Alright, we'll off the case now. Again.
Roll it. Let's put in the rear end together. That's it.
Oh, come on. What we're doing is we're stepping on it, giving it some more gear. Top end.
So my main man over here is, you know, it's all about fast efficiency, making money 24/7. Spent 5 days still putting the rear gear together, but doing it for me though, so I appreciate it. But you know,
You don't pay enough.
he doesn't work as fast as he used to.
You know, at Bumberasperformance, when you pay, you get it. When you don't pay, it goes in the
I
back.
paid for that.
Yeah, how you paying for it?
I paid for that.
Oh, you paid for the part, maybe.
I didn't pay for you.
That's right. You can't afford me.
That's why.
Only my good customers can afford me, and I can name them on.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
That's why you're doing it. I'm a good customer.
Man.
You know how much money I bring you every year?
Costly one.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say thank you, Rick.
We're not talking about what I cost. We're talking about what I bring.
Oh.
What you bring to the table, you're the son.
We don't talk about
You're
the
the son,
ratio.
yeah, the son of a. What?
I came.
He gave up a championship for you.
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah. I hear that twice a week.
I know.
Back in '87, I lost my circle track championship because you were being born.
Yeah.
Told her hold it in for a little bit longer.
You want it out, dumbass.
Hey, man. just setting you up for what you to
Failure.
expect. Setting you up to what you can expect for the rest of your life.
Misery.
Used one. Something happened.
Yeah, you came out anyway, you little alien.
You alien, baby.
I'm a survivor. That's my theme song coming out.
Oh my God.
It's too much.
You wanted him to record. This is y'all's fault.
I have nothing to say about it.
A few moments later.
Alright, so Pops, as you saw, put together a little bit of the rear gear. He did the pinion, cleaned some stuff up, and got ready for the ring and pinion deal. But it is New Year's Eve. He's got some things to do with Mom, so for the family holidays. So we also closed up early today, but stayed a little bit after just because we got a lot going on. We got a lot to do. So going home every day at regular closing time is not going to cut it. We're not going to get ready. So it's me, Sarge. Hello there. What do you think? So yeah, we're hanging out here for a little while. One thing that I wanted to do, or one thing that I can do while I wait on Pops to build that rear gear, is mount these turbos up and see if they're the same exact flange as what I had before. If they're not, then we'll have to cut off the flanges for the cold side and the hot side that we have already and weld on the new ones that they supplied to us. But visually, looks like it's going to be the same, so let's find out. Alright, so that didn't take too long. It looks like the flanges are actually going to be the same size, which is this Maven mount. Hey, dude, I'm trying to record here. You just want to be in the camera? The flanges are the same, so the turbo actually on the V-band side of things, on the cold side and the hot side, will actually clamp on just fine. But the Maven mount that we have, which is this deal right here for the turbo oil drain, is different. I did not notice that until just now actually, but the old turbos have I guess you could say a wider footprint for the oil drain, and this one is a smaller footprint. So what that means is I gotta order new Maven mounts, which that's not the end of the world. If I really wanted to, I could cut that off right now, which I might, and then mount them up still to the actual to the exhaust piece, and then we still have to take it back off again to weld the V-band on the cold side for the intercooler, but not as much fab work as we thought.
The next morning.
Oh, Hercules, 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 Hercules.
Bam!
That was almost bad.
Bam!
That was almost bad. That was almost bad right there. I got too excited and forgot about it. Pops put the gear together and just mated it up to the back housing with the silicone. So taking a little break, letting it dry. We're gonna mount the side housings with the inner stubs. Mount those in there, and then we can go back in the car. So then the rear gear will be done, and I'm waiting on the parts, as I said in one of the GoPro clips. I'm waiting on the parts for the turbos to make the turbo kit fit, or the new turbos fit on the existing turbo kit, and a couple of little things to do to Martha, but then we can actually go testing with it once all that's completed. But just one thing at a time, one step at a time. Alright everybody, so that is it for putting the rear end together. We got it all completed, all wrapped up, all sealed up, bolts are tight and everything. Actually ended up staying a little bit tonight to finish this out while everybody left, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing on a jack and get it thrown up in the car in the morning whenever I get here, and put the rest of this rear of the car together, get it all put back. And if the turbo parts show up today or tomorrow, then we can start working on putting the actual turbos on the car, and from that point start wiring up the little things that we still have to connect a few wires in there, clean up all that stuff, and then the car will be running again, new turbos, new gear, and we'll be ready to go to the track. So catch you guys in the morning whenever I get back in here. I'm cleaning up for a little bit right now, and yeah, see you guys then. So hope you guys like the camera angle. Used a little blown up LT4 because that's all they're good for, but got the rear end all up in here. Everything's tight, the 4 bolts holding it in. So now what we're gonna do is put the axles in on each side and start connecting the camber, toe, and all the adjustable arms to it, and then the rear end will be wrapped up, can put the wheels on it, and the car can roll again. But like I said, we'll see how long this all takes, and then we might take the transmission out tonight as well. So let's continue on. All right, one thing I forgot to talk about is usually on Martha with, that's grease everywhere. Usually on Martha, in between a couple passes, so like every, I say maybe 5 passes, I gotta take off the rear wheels off the car and actually re-tighten up each one of these Allen head bolts. This is a new thing that has been going on with Martha, or it's just something that I've never checked before. But I've actually put, I don't know if you guys could see that, but right on the heads of the bolts, I've been putting paint marks along with on the other edge, a paint mark to see how much they actually move. And so I think in Florida, like every 2 or 3 passes actually, it would move like a quarter turn, loosen, and so they didn't come all the way loose, but I would have to go back and retighten them in between those passes, and it was getting pretty annoying. So another thing that we're going to do just to get rid of that, mitigate it, is put some red Loctite on there. That way hopefully that doesn't come loose anymore. So I'm going to clean them up, and then we'll get to doing that. put together. Now we're gonna be taking the transmission out so I can send that off. It's been a while since I pulled the transmission out of this car, so trying to figure out where everything goes before I take it all apart, and then we'll box it up, ship it over to Rossler. We'll change the gear set, and we'll get the transmission back. But I'll probably have this out in like 30 minutes to an hour.
Slacking over here, my boy.
I'm tired. I ain't slacking.
We got a month and a half.
It's not a month and a half.
March?
I don't even know what day it is, first of all.
Barely started and you're having issues already.
Yeah. You know, when you work, your tools end up everywhere. So trying to find tools is a problem. And everything in this car is so tight that it's hard to fit certain tools in the areas. Somebody's gonna take that the wrong way.
You need to start getting more organized, you know. I thought 2025 or
I didn't
change
say
that.
anything. I said, if anything, I said new year, old me. I don't make no resolutions.
Jeff, the f been at, man?
What's going on, guys? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is. How y'all doing? I guess good. I don't know.
You gotta drop a transmission out of Marcy.
Great.
Yeah, you know the deal. Converter.
Same thing as usual.
So, if you don't mind getting on that one with me, that'd be cool.
Let's get it.
Get this done so finally post a YouTube video.
Heard him. That'd be good.
Yeah, it's right there. So everybody in the DMs on my Instagram and a couple people in the YouTube comments that have been asking about Freddie's truck as well. Freddie's planning some things, so whenever he's ready, we'll get on it and that content will come. So we're not just slacking off over here. There's just some things on the work that you guys don't know about. So whenever he's ready for all that, we'll get started on it.
Yeah, King Cobra's in hibernation.
But what is going on is Martha. You gotta get her ready.
When is Texas good? March
11th through the 16th.
We got t-shirts coming in.
Hopefully, yeah. We got new merch coming, new designs. We've ordered them a long time ago, so hopefully they're here in time. They should be, though. I mean, there's plenty of time. He sent me a video of him printing them the other day, so I should have them here soon. Go ahead. Where do you, hang on. Let's do it again. You can just do the pop. Oh, you're going the wrong way? I was wondering, I didn't put it that tight.
Yo, that's the problem. When you working on cars and shit's upside down and all that, man, you gotta do like real science. Like, you gotta be one with the boat type shit.
Or just have common sense.
Yeah, you're good. All I ever did see. Video, we did the rear end, we did the transmission. Tell them what's on your heart.
He just spent a lot